This is my third immersion.
Okay.
So,
Yasmin coming. Hello, Yasmin. Good evening.
hello, good evening.
Everything okay?
Yeah, what about you?
Good. I'm good as well. So I will put the question on the chat. 1 minute. So, girls, I will do a quick introduce how TNT work. So TNT is a platform to develop the your English your language skills and the active fluency. Within that platform, we have English, Spanish, French, Italian, Mandarin, and some German. So our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your speaking and have fun in the process. So here is a safe place to practice. And let me see. Remember, I'm not English teacher. I'm just a student facilitator in search of my fluency in in the language, just like you. And I think that's it about the introduce about TNT work. TNT work, yeah. And the um like I said before, I don't know if I said before I start the live on YouTube or not. Today I will talk. We will talk about Posthumous. So okay, let's start. I will introduce myself. My name is Suelen. I'm 28. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource and a post-graduation degree. I'm here on Talk Talk since 2021, and last year I became a hostess. And in my free time, I like to read books, hiking, go out with my friends, and I think that's it about me. So, Wanda, can you share something about you, please?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Wanda from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. Two sons, one grandson, one daughter-in-law. I'm a dentist. And where else? I have two cats, one yellow, another one black white. The black white appear all the class, all the meetings here. The white, no, he is so shy. And yes, is that for now.
Yeah, I think you cat black and white call Frajola because makes sense if
Mhm.
it yeah.
No, the name is
No?
Greg.
Greg. Okay. Thank you, Wanda. Zilmara, how about you?
Hi, good evening, everybody. So I'm Zumara and I live in Itanhaém, which is São Paulo coastline. Uh, I actually have, I don't have any kids. Right now, I'm without any cats. I'm trying to adopt one. I have one stray cat and I used to put some food for him, but it's a little bit risky. Not so friendly, so he doesn't get much. But let's see, maybe soon. And what I like to do, I enjoy some reading. I enjoy a lot of watching movies and actually yoga, but I don't practice often. So it's just more that I like, but I'm not practicing nowadays. I guess that's it.
Okay. Thank you, Zilmara, for your sharing. So, the last but not the least, Yasmin, can you share who you are?
Sure. Hi girls, I'm Yasmin. I'm 19 years old. I have been here in Talking Talk since of last year. I'm here to practice my English and Spanish too. I live at São Paulo capital with my parents and my cat. Nowadays, I'm in the college. I'm studying systems analysis and development and working as an intern on development.
Thank you, Yasmin. So, the first question, I will start with you. And what's your opinion about the first question? How does someone become famous?
Um, I think nowadays is mainly because of internet. So if someone have a viral video in TikTok or Instagram, so it became famous, is totally different than the past. I think nowadays there are a lot of people with millions of followers, people that we can even know is very, very different than the past because um, 5 years ago, if someone has more than 1 million of followers, everyone knows it. But nowadays, it's like everyone is famous because of your videos. So there are a lot of famous people that we even know, so I think nowadays is mainly because of viral videos.
Yeah, you think about the past. What do you think, or how do you think, um, eh, oh my God, I don't know how formulate this phrase, but in the past, what do you think? Como era para ser famoso? When do you think como você achava que as pessoas se tornavam famosas no passado?
I think this became more from television. For example, if a singer have a famous song, so will appear on television and became famous on that, or viral musics too. I think if one music plays a lot of times, then this person became more famous. Because in the past there isn't TikTok, so it's like if you just do a viral music or appear on TV, I think this was the way that was more common to um, achieve the famous.
Mhm. Okay, thank you, Yasmin. Vanda and Zilmara is older than Yasmin because Yasmin is 19 years old. So I would like to ask to you, Vanda, what do you think has become famous today and in the past?
I think for being famous, I think it needs a mix of good luck and talent, and stay in the right place in the right moment is really good for became famous. And nowadays have the internet, but I I think that they need to have luck, good luck, and talent too, because all the people make videos and all the people put the video, post the videos in the internet, but there are one that became famous and the other not. Yeah, I think is that a mix of good look, talent, and stay in the right place in the right moment.
Yeah, I agree with you, Vanda. Thank you for sharing. Zilmara, how about you? What's your opinion about this question?
Yes, I do really agree with Vanda. It's a matter of talent and luck, a lot of luck. And I think that nowadays it's easier to become famous because of internet. It's really fast. If you make if people start liking your job, what you're doing, whatever it is, it's easy to spread. So n- like in the past, for those when we had only radio and only TV, and then it was more difficult for people to be seen. But now I think let's say a little bit easier. or at least a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think in the past, it's common to use the radio to share music, lyrics not, but music, I don't know how to say that, mas músicas autorais, and the become famous because that. And I think if people live it in the big city, they have more opportunity to become famous that people who live in a small city, you know. And if you have a parent or maybe someone in your family that have this power, you know, I think you can
Yeah,
maybe you could introduce your life in this middle, you know, in the famous
yeah.
and career like that. So I think because Silvio Santos are famous because turned a lot of people famous, and the I forgot the name. I think his name is Roberto Gil. I think that's it. I don't know.
Mm.
The kids
How would you?
yeah, that's it. How's you? And the kids go there to sing, and sometimes I think the most of times become famous. So I think they can help. They couldn't help. Nowadays it's easier, like you said. It's easier to become famous because the viral dance on TikTok, you know. So I think it's very easier to do it. And with music. Like if you write a lyric, oh my God, I forgot how can I say this expression in English, mas chiclete, you know, that fix in your mind, you're become famous. So that's it.
But I think
Okay, girls, go ahead.
in the back then, in the really past time, the famous is almost forever, like Beethoven or Leonardo da Vinci. And nowadays, I think it's for a little time you are famous and you left the famous and give up with
I
that.
totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. It's because nowadays the society
Change
the
a
things
lot.
happen so lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
happens, and they change so much, and we don't know what is trend and what is not trend. So at the same time, one thing turn trend tomorrow is not anymore.
it's not
So
anymore. Yeah.
yeah, turn change very fast, not faster. That's it. Thank you, Wanda, for your sharing. So, Wanda, the number three, I will start with you. Do you think luck plays a significant role in becoming famous? I think you said about it,
Yeah, I
but
agree with this sentence. I think luck is totally necessary because I heard at a time Mick Jagger talking about this, and this he talked in the moment that I became famous, how much others Mick Jagger's better than me stay in the shadow. He talk about this.
Mhm.
Yes, I agree totally. One get the light, another one get in the dark side. Yeah, I agree totally.
Mhm. Yeah, I think you have to have luck, but I think if you have contact with people, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
that
of course.
are afraid
Like
you turn.
Cazuza, for example, his dad is the big one, the big man for the songs. is easy for him. But I think
Yeah.
it, like I said, contact is a staying right place in the right moment.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think because nowadays you see a lot of singer is sing with autotune, you know? So they don't
Yeah.
have a voice to sing, but they sing with autotune and okay, a lot of people like them, you know?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and they when they go to do a concert, they use a playback, but I
Playback.
don't know if it
Yeah,
playback
playback.
playback. So that's it. So this is
Yeah.
horrible, but
It's not necessary talent anymore.
yeah, that's it. And they earn a lot of money.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Wanda.
Praise, but
Zilmara,
please.
ah, go ahead, Wanda. Sorry.
No, praise,
Guys,
but please.
my internet have a delay. I think sometimes
I
the
think it's
voice here.
mine. Because of the
Yours.
raining, I
Okay.
think. Ah,
Mhm.
in your place,
Okay.
raining too.
Yeah. Okay, Wanda, thank you. Dilmara, can you share your opinion about this question?
Yes, as we said, lucky, of course, and as you said, the kind of connections, those people you know, they will help you a lot for you to be know and to be famous. And also, they had a lot of marketing things that can make people know this person, and they make a lot of kind of transformation sometimes in these people um, to make then this kind of people the population or the public, the audience, they want to see. And also because you see some singers, they when they start their careers, they used to sing one kind of song. Like, I mean, like I used to list a lot about um, Shakira, and in the beginning of her career, she used to sing very different kind of songs, and now she has this song, the popular songs, the one that we like to listen. So there's a lot of things that shape these persons to make them exactly what people are looking for, or what they want to listen to, and what they even the appearance they change to make them appealing for the audience. It's actually a lot of things involved in being famous.
Yeah, I agree. And here we have a Brazilian singers the singer that do it, like Ludmilla and Anitta, do it because Ludmilla starts to the her career with singing funk, and after that she was changing your repertoire. I don't know how to say that in English. And nowadays, she sings pagode, so it's totally different, you know. And Anita as well. Nowadays, Anita sings a lot of song, a lot of genre, you know. So I think they change with the comfort. Oh my God, I talk in Portuguese. She to change like the trend or maybe the viral songs, you know. I think that's it. So popular songs, né? The viral popular songs. Okay. Thank you, Zilmara. Yasmin, how about you?
I agree with you all. I think have friendship with people that are already famous makes a big difference, because it's like a middle of path already did. And but I think there are some strategies that people use, like you said before, try musical genre that is more popular. And after that, if you didn't like it anymore, try to change it because you became famous already. So I think people try to do it. But lucky, I think, is other thing that makes a big difference because nowadays I see a lot of people that make good videos about interesting topics, interesting subjects, being not being so famous like people that make random videos, like videos that sometimes just meaning nothing or makes any sense. So I see this a lot, and these people with videos without sense sometimes is really, really famous comparing with people that try to do quality contact. So I think it's that. And about the lucky. I remember a situation about a singer that is called Sabrina Carpenter. I remember I've known her since of I don't know, maybe uh 2014, so a lot of years ago. And she's a singer since then, but she just have famous musics recently. I think was this year, so more than 10 years being a singer, and just one song of her became so famous that people go to listen the others. So was a kind of lucky, I think, because she was a singer for a long time before it. And I think there are a lot of things
Yeah.
involved. Sometimes is to be in the right place with the right people. Sometimes the algorithm just make you a video being shared with a lot of people. So it is really
Yeah.
challenging.
Yeah, I think I think everywhere, but in United States and things in Canada, things in this country, uh, you take a long time to become a hostess, but hostess, a singer, and is very difficult. And I think at the same time you I don't know how to say that in English, but at the same time você sobe, ao mesmo tempo você desce, you know? I think you have to stay in the top all the time, maybe be creative with your music and songs and things like that. I think you have to have much um, oh my God, I don't know how to say that. Money, I think, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, because Beyonce all the time she's in the top, I think in these words happens so many things, to her stay in the top and things like that. But okay, this question is not about it. So let's go to the number 4. Zilmara, are there people? I don't know if you answer I start with you, the number 3 or not.
No, it was Vivanda. Vanda was first one in the third
Okay.
one.
So I will start with you. So are there people who were born in the right time with revolutionary ideas that were too advanced for their era?
Yes, I think that there was a lot of people who had kind of revolutionary ideas in the past, like early in the 19th. Not sure if there's some nowadays, but I think that's everybody who tries to do something different. Uh, everybody, there will be people who you think they're crazy, they're nuts because, you know, until you prove that something is possible, everybody will be telling you that it's not possible, that you cannot make it. So it's not actually about the time. I think it's about we have this square mind that we cannot think ahead and to think for possible things. But I think that let's talk about witches because there was a lot of women who've been burned, and that's because I think they uh, defied these persons and the government and mostly the church with their beliefs. And yes, they had to face a very difficult
Yeah.
fate because of that. And unfortunately, because at least nowadays, I think we have more space to talk about our mind, everything that's in our mind without being punished because of it.
Yeah, when you were saying about it, I remember about the witches because I think like you said in 90s years, I think before the technology, if people do a different thing, they consider this bruxaria, So I think it's strange. And nowadays it's so common you invented something, You describe a thing and invented a thing nowadays very common. But in the past it's very complicated if you do it. Okay, Zumara, thank you. Yasmin, how about you? What do you think?
Um, I think there are old cases of people that suffer with that. For example, Van Gogh, I think for me, the I forgot how his obras in English. Let me search here. Masterpieces, I remember it. His masterpieces, in my opinion, are the best. And they just became famous after his death. At the time that he was alive, people just think he was crazy and he was without any talent. So he died thinking in that way. But nowadays, people really like his masterpieces, and I think there are a lot of cases that people in the time that lived was in thinking about society to being crazy or to being not good, and after the death, just people just look at back and think, oh my God, they was amazing. So it is really occur.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Yasmin. Thank you for sharing. So, Vanda, how about you?
Yeah, I agree with both. There is many women in the past, and the talented women like Madame Curie. She invented the X-ray, raio-x, and she was put in outside because of her condition for being a woman. And Zumara said in the media area, many talented women as a talent for medicine get fired, get in the fire, fogueira, I don't know, campfire, I think, and because of her talent, their talent. And uh, not only women, like Galileo Galilei, almost get that because of his ideas of the earth and the sun. And many people, I think Steve Jobs also is a little bit uh, out of time too, because he suffered too hard to put Apple in the in that place that it was. Yeah, many people. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
I
swear.
yeah, you said about the Steve Jobs and I see the movie, you know, and the movie not sorry was speed. I think it does it speed speech in the university that he did, and he said what happened with the Apple and things like that. That I didn't know that was I think sold to another person, and
Yeah, they
I
put
didn't.
him
Yeah,
away from Apple.
yeah, I didn't know about it. So I describe it because I saw on the YouTube a title and it was in English. I put to see and the practice my listen and I see the history about him. So I didn't know about it. This is interesting. So, yeah, I think I don't remember now the people who were born in the wrong time. And when you girls talk about the Galileo Galilei and the Van Gogh things, I was remember. So nowadays I don't have one in my mind. But like I said with Zilmara, I think in the past, in nowadays it's changing, but in the past was so difficult be a woman, be a woman. But nowadays it's a little, but it's changing, but not in a faster way. I think you will have a lot of things to change, but we have a long time to change, but. We
It's
are
better.
yeah, it's better than the past. Thank you, than the past, Vanda. Thank you. Let's go to the number four. So, Yasmin, what are the benefits and disadvantages of living a public life?
I think the biggest disadvantage is all of the things that you do or you say will become public, even the days that you, for example, you didn't want to talk with some fan or with some journalist, the people will think bad things about you. Uh, so it's really bad this because there are days that we didn't want to see people, didn't want to talk with others. But if you are famous, you have to do it because if you didn't, you are cancelled. So your career will just over, will just end. So it's really bad this. And the benefits, I think the biggest benefit is have a voice to give to the people that didn't have. For example, if bad things happen, sometimes just became in public with famous start to talk about. I don't know if you are following the situation with P. Diddy, but there are a lot of famous that start to talk about it. And when we cover the situations in the past, there are a lot of people that already talked about it, but aren't famous. So it's like didn't be listened to the other people. And nowadays it became more and more uh, listened because of the famous that are talking by these people. So I think the benefit, the biggest one, is to can give voice to people that don't get it, don't have it. And the advantage is, like I said, all your life is totally public.
Yeah, but I think the benefits that you said can be a disadvantage as well because a lot of oh my God, public person say a lot of bad words and a lot of strange things when they are the opportunity to talk or to say something on the internet, on the Instagram, TV, on something like that, and they say a lot of bullshit. Sometimes it's very complicated. But
Yeah, in
yeah,
this
I think
case, it is better to be quiet than say
yeah.
a bad thing.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Yasmin. So, Zilmara, sorry. Because I read Vanda and I was saying Zilmara, eu falei Vilmara, sorry. Go ahead.
So, yes, actually, I'm not sure about benefits apart from like money. And yes, they can have a word, they can do things, but I am not sure if they usually do this quite a lot, like in benefits of poor. But we hope they could do this more, like to some charities. They can like play in some philanthropic in things, events, so they could raise money for poor people, and that would be a very nice things to do. But the disadvantage, I think they have a lot because yes, they have no peace and they want to live their life, simple walk in the streets. If they want to go to the movies and beach, wherever they go, there will be a lot of people uh, getting around them and wanting to take picture. Everything they do will be soon in the internet. And then people are all the time talking about them, sometimes not nice things. Uh, there's a lot of judgment about their appearance, so they always have to be careful about how they are looking. If they put some weight on them, there's people will start talking. That's be a very stressful thing. It's really, really hard for you to be all the time worried about these things. This must be much, much pressure.
Yeah, I totally agree. Thinking about the appearance is so bad because people go to do surgery, you know? I don't know how to say that. Okay, surgery. And the modify your face and things like that. So it's very complicated and the people die in this process, you know? I think it's morrem, né? Yeah, this, the death, I think. I don't know. But thank you, Zilmara, for your sharing. Wanda, what about you?
Yeah, I totally agree with you with both. I think the benefits is make money easily and go to good trips and get advantage to stay in in a restaurant in many places. You don't need to pay for your dinner, for hotels, etc. There is many material benefits, but
Mhm.
disadvantages. I think there is many uh, unhealthy life in advantages, like a lack of privacy. Your life no more is for you, is for journalists, for paparazzis, for make news, and I think is not good for mental health. Many people don't overwhelm with famous and get suicide. Many singers and artists um, get suicided because of the famous. Yes, I think it's that.
Yeah, Wanda. I think talking about the mental health, né, em Guerrin, I guess que em Guerrin, getting with this, I think we can answer the number six as well because the number six talk about the mental health. Can the pressure on famous people be dangerous for their mental health? What do you think?
Yes, is that is terrible for mental health because one is like you said, the beauty. People don't don't like her face, her body, never. And put many things, change the teeth, and this terrible teeth like a mentex, and change body, put the, I don't know, this part of the face,
Check, check,
big
check.
cheek, a
I think, I don't know.
big cheek here, and uh, make a surgery to get off with a fat. We have a ball of fat here. Everyone, all the people have, and they don't like, and they do a surgery to take off this ball, the fat ball. Many things, and the mental health uh, get over. It's
Yeah.
terrible for mental health. You see yourself in the mirror and you disagree and you make many things and yeah. And
Yeah, I
go
I
ahead.
totally agree. I think it's because when you don't have a good mental health, you fall and you think in things that bring to you happiness, like maybe you go to um drinks, maybe alcohol, maybe drugs and things like that. I think a lot of famous people like a singer, actor, actress, and things like that fall in the drugs world, and die because that. I think I really liked Chorão, so I think
Yeah,
he was a good singer and he died, and the other people die as well in the same way, because the
yeah,
drugs
yeah,
and things like that. So if you don't have a good mental health, really you die with it because
yeah,
I think in this world, when you are famous, you know good people and bad people. And if you don't have mental health, you go to a bad way, bad people and bad place, bad things, bad things. And drugs is one of them.
yeah.
So
I
thank you,
totally
Vanda.
agree.
Mhm. So thank you. So Yasmin, how about you?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think being famous really can affect the mental health because you can suffer a massive uh for example verbal aggressions on the internet. If you made a little mistake, so people will start to say bad things to you, like kill yourself, or starts to say things in that same way, in a massive way. Because of course there are always being haters, but if you commit a mistake and you be canceled, so the aggression on the internet will be really massive, like um, hundreds of people get onto your profile to say bad things. So I think this really affect the mental health. And not just this, but the pressure of society to um, made you make surgeries to being more beauty, because if you aren't in the patterns of beauty of the society, you start to listen about it, to things that you must do according to the public. And I think it's more easy to fall on drugs if you are with bad people too, because uh, these these actions of the public starts famous people start on drugs to forget it, to make their mind more calm. So I think if you have a friendship of famous that use drugs, you can fall on this addiction too. So I think there are a lot of things that can make you get your mental health worse, and it's really difficult being famous and have mental health.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. I think I don't know if we right, but I believe that every famous person have to go to the therapy because it's not a good no, it's a good career, but you have to stay sane, you know? So I think
Yeah.
it's good to go to the therapy. So Zilmara, how about you?
So I think that it's really hard for this kind of people, famous people, to keep their mental health uh, in good condition because, yes, there's a lot of people talking all the time about their work, sometimes, most part of the time, not good ones. And it's really hard for you to be criticized for so many people, even though you know you're good and there's a lot of people who likes you, you're going to start thinking that maybe the others people the one that are criticized, they're the one who is right. And I think that even for those who are doing a great job and they are being loved for many, many people, I think it's also a lot of pressure because they will start getting anxious and getting worried about keeping the same standard of things that they are doing. So they're gonna start getting worried because maybe my next movie or my next album is not gonna be as good as this one, and then I'm gonna start losing followers, full of losing audience, and then I started like losing money and all these things. So it's a lot of pressure and it's really hard, I think, to be one of these famous people.
Yeah, yeah, I totally
Yeah.
agree. I think go ahead. You can say something on that?
No, I
No?
totally agree too.
Okay. So, girls, let's go to the. I think you can answer one more. Let me see. Mm, okay, I think you can answer the. Okay, I think you can answer the number 10, maybe.
Yeah.
So, Wanda, how does the media or society contribute to make someone famous after they have passed away?
Hmm. Um, I think they need to stay a little bit famous in the life because in the past time, like
Mhm.
um, like Beethoven, like Van Gogh, I think in the past way, times goes by, time go, and and then a new generation looks the work and get value in the work, and the author passed away. But now I think if people don't is famous in life, I think it is so difficult to become famous in the past and when they pass away. I think it is a thing for back then, not for nowadays.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think because I don't know why, but maybe I can be wrong, I think. I because in the past the people that are famous like Michael Jackson and things like that, maybe they can share a good song, a good music, a good and actor, actress.
A
So
talent.
Yeah, a talent. And nowadays is so different. The people become famous in maybe in the bad way, in the fast way, and we don't know how this happened, you know, because like Michael Jackson, we see the his career changing, you know, growing up, and the was it take a long time, and the his music was so good, you know,
Yeah,
like Queen and things like that, because they even in the past way, we like their musics, but nowadays I think it's very different. Um, the actual I don't know if it's right, but os cantores atuais is different. If they died, I think okay, we
died.
start. Yeah, we start to listen 1 month, 2 months, but after that we forgot
Yeah,
the music and the singer. It's totally
another
different.
one take the place.
Yeah, I totally agree. Oh, I'm laughing, but it's not because okay, the situation is funny because nowadays it's so crazy the things. Oh, we are very cute.
Oh my
People, I'm
goodness.
here. I'm Greg.
So cute.
So cute. Okay, so Zilmara, how about you? This question.
Yeah, I think that's yeah, out of a curiosity, if somebody dies, people will start looking for uh their things these people did, music, movies and ever. But if they don't have a great if they are not a great singer, they are not great actor, people will just forget them easily. Just yeah, but if they had,
Exactly.
a good career, lots of nice songs like Michael Jackson. I like also George Michael. I used to listen a lot to George Michael. Very nice songs. All of these people who had a stable career, good work. This kind of people, they will stay a long time here, kind of alive with us, because of their work, and not because they died. And because of course if you don't have something good for people to stick on, they will forget you easily.
Yeah, I
That's not.
Yeah.
totally agree, Zilmara. Yeah, it's difficult nowadays. The things happen so faster, and people forgot so faster. Forget so
Yes,
faster.
yes,
That's
there's a turnaround. It's a very fast turnaround. The people uh, come in, new people with new jobs, and then
yeah,
but it's very, they come, they grow, and they fall fast. And then
Yeah.
another come one is replace them. That's it. That's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Yasmin said before, I think nowadays it's so common to cancel people on the
Mm.
internet. So if you don't
Yes.
want to see, want to listen, you cancel the singer, the actress, and that's it. Okay, girls. So I sent on the chat the survey, okay, because we don't have more time to answer, and I would like to say that I really appreciated this conversation, this talk with you, and I think that's it. I would like to please you, to please agradecer, tá certo, né? To please you uh, for this immersion, okay, for you to attend this immersion, and see you in the next time, okay?
Okay,
Thank
Salis,
you.
thank you. Thank you, Wanda.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
everybody. Thank you. I love this conversation. Thank
Me
you.